Well, good evening. September the 10th, 2021. Tomorrow will be 2 decades later. And the mainstream media is just all week long is just nothing but 19 terrorists and 2 jets brought down the towers. The first one struck at 8:46 a.m. But if you look up the exact time, it's 8:46 and 33 seconds. Where's 8:46? What's that remind you of? Something that happened a little over a year ago? They got people rioting in the streets? But that's beside the point. I made this short video right here 3 years ago, speaking of the Mandela effect with the jet engines. But I recently have discovered more about the jets with the fuel. And this being the anniversary of 9/11, I thought I'd make a different kind of video. This is only less than a minute long, so I'll play it. This is what I made 3 years ago. I've done a lot more awakening on the jets and 9/11 and the fuel since then. For those of you that see the changes in the jet engines, this was taken from a movie, 1960, called The Lost World. Just take a look at the engines on this TWA, 1960. Look how forward they are. All the way. It's just very little bit of it underneath that wing. And the exhaust from the heat from that goes right against that wing. Okay. Now, this is for a 2-engine jet. Now hear the dog getting up. Imagine that. But let's go right here with the engine. That shows up under the wing. Part of the Mandela effect, the reason I originally made that. But for a 2-engine, it's 9,560 gallons per wing is what they say is in that wing. Keep in mind you have all the hydraulics running through there and the flaps taking up all that that much room in each wing. Let's see here. There's what a 2-engine would look like coming toward you. That much fuel, 9,600 some odd gallons. It would take a swimming pool, 12 by 24, 4.5 feet deep for that much liquid. To fit in a wing like that. In a swimming pool that looks something like that. To fit in a wing like that. One more interesting fact. Jet fuel per gallon weighs 6.66 pounds per gallon. But that's what brought down the towers, right? Matter of fact, it brought down 3 towers because it sparked some furniture fire in Tower 7, which I have not heard one person on the local news mention Tower 7 today. And they've been talking about 9/11 all day. Just something a little bit different. (1960) jet. It would take a whole lot more fuel for 4 engines. Where would they put it? Where would they put it? In the jet engines. This was taken from a movie, 1960, called The Lost World. Just take a look at the engines on this TWA, 1960. Look how forward they are. Okay, tomorrow's the 20th anniversary. And never forget that Pennsylvania, the earth opened up and swallowed that plane. And the Pentagon pilot flying at 500 mile per hour ground level disintegrated that plane to where there's no wreckage left. But you believe your governments, you believe your mainstream lying Masonic satanic New World Order. Love y'all. Down the road.